2024 Porsche Cayenne First Look Review, Porsche Perfect. Hallowed by many enthusiasts as the quintessential driver's SUV, the Porsche Cayenne arrives for 2024 with one of the most extensive upgrades to a range in the history of the brand. The engine lineup gets some TLC to make it quicker and more responsive than the outgoing model, the exterior shows off a fresh new look, and the interior is more tech-rich than ever before, complete with the Porsche driver experience cockpit borrowed from the Porsche Taycan. It seems that the renowned automaker has gone all in to ensure the 2024 Porsche Cayenne remains at the top of the food chain as the most engaging SUV. When is the 2024 Porsche Cayenne coming out? With order books already open, the release date for the Porsche Cayenne is set for the summer of 2023 in the USA. 2024 Porsche Cayenne price and competition. In terms of price, the 2024 Porsche Cayenne range starts at $79,200, with the Cayenne S starting from $95,700. This excludes a destination fee of $1,650 and is a bit of a leap from the 2023 model's base price of $72,200. There are also Cayenne hybrid variants which we review separately. Rivals to the Cayenne come in the form of the excellent BMW X5 and the Mercedes GLE class. The fellow BMW competitor has a lower starting price of around $65,200 for rear-wheel drive X5s, with the base all-wheel drive model's starting cost pegged at $67,500. By contrast, the GLE has a starting MSRP of just $57,700, but that's for a 2023 model with a slightly underwhelming four-cylinder turbo engine. New Porsche Cayenne exterior and colors. While the coupe SUV fad ensures there is a coupe version of the Cayenne, too, the regular SUV isn't ugly by any means and has been gifted some styling updates to keep it fresh for 2024. Porsche says extensive changes have been made to the exterior of the Porsche Cayenne, but they're actually fairly subtle. Up front, the Cayenne gets restyled fenders, a new hood, and updated high-definition matrix design LED headlights. Changes are more easily identified at the rear, where three-dimensionally designed tail lights sit above a new rear fascia with the license plate holder integrated in a neater way. A power rear hatch, power folding exterior mirrors, integrated rear spoiler, and dual exhaust outlets are still standard. Wheel sizes vary from the standard 20-inch items to optional 21 and 22-inch alloys to fill the arches. 3 new hues have been added to the palette of exterior colors for the Porsche Cayenne range, and these include Algarve Blue Metallic, Montego Blue Metallic, and Arctic Grey. Porsche Cayenne dimensions. Dimensions for the new Porsche Cayenne SUV show that the exterior tweaks have changed some of the measurements from the 2023 model. The new Cayenne is longer at 194.1 inches but has the same width of 78.1 inches, 86.4 inches with mirrors included, and a height of 66.8 inches. The 114-inch wheelbase hasn't changed. When it comes to the 2024 Cayenne's curb weight, the new car has gained a few pounds with the base models weighing in at 4,678 pounds. Cayenne S models will be a little heftier, thanks to the brawnier engine. Porsche Cayenne engine and performance. The Cayenne range is broad, and there are a variety of ways to kit out your Porsche SUV in terms of power. While we cover the fire-breathing turbo GT models and the eco-friendly e-hybrids separately, that still leaves 2 options for regular Cayenne, both of which have received some upgrades. The base Porsche Cayenne's engine is a 3.0-liter V6 with a turbocharger that makes 348 horsepower and 369 lb-ft of torque. This is 13 HP and 37 lb-ft more than the previous model, which puts the benchmark sprint at 5.7 seconds, although 5.4 seconds is possible with the Sport Chrono package doing its job. With summer tires, it can top out at 154 miles per hour. For the Cayenne S, Porsche has done away with the V6 and now equips the S with a refined twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8 developed in-house. It makes up to 468 HP and 442 lb-ft, 34 HP and 37 lb-ft up over the 6-cylinder of the older model. This is enough to hustle the SUV from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.4 seconds with the Sport Chrono package added, 4.7 seconds as standard. Top track speed with summer tires is 169 miles per hour for this model. Towing capacity of around 7,700 pounds carries over, as does the excellent 8-speed Tiptronic S automatic transmission that works so well together with the engine. The Cayenne isn't likely to surrender its title as the best driver's SUV on the road anytime soon, and the chassis and suspension setup is further enhanced with new shock absorbers that have separate rebound and compression stages. Porsche active suspension management is standard, too. The result, according to Porsche, is noticeable improvements in slow-speed comfort, better handling during cornering, and enhanced pitch and roll management. Adaptive air suspension is an optional extra. Gas mileage. No official gas mileage figures have been shared, and given the various powertrain setups have been improved for 2024, MPG figures for the Porsche Cayenne won't be the same. Still, we can estimate that the base engine that now puts out more power will be a little heavier on the juice than the previous year models 17/22/19 mpg on the city/highway/combined cycles. And with the Cayenne S now boasting 2 more cylinders than the 2023 version, it's likely to be closer to the outgoing GTS model's economy figures. The latter model uses the same V8 but with lower specs and achieves 15/19/17 mpg at the pumps. Expect somewhere in that vicinity for the new Cayenne S. The 23.7-gallon gas tank on board the Cayenne will allow a range between 400 and 450 miles, depending on the variant, and your right foot. Porsche Cayenne interior and cargo. Inside, the Porsche Cayenne is markedly different for 2024. The entire setup is different, with the Porsche driver experience that we first saw on the Porsche taken as standard. This locates the most frequently used functions on or next to the steering wheel, provides a stalk on the left of the steering wheel for driver assistance systems, and the gear selector is now situated on the dashboard. The cockpit features a 12.6-inch instrument cluster with a curved display, which can be supplemented by a head-up display if you tick the box for it. This means that the iconic central tachometer is now digital. A 12.3-inch central display is imbued with the brand's PCM software, which features native apps like Spotify, Apple Music, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. The big news, however, is the optional 10.9-inch passenger-side display, which can show performance data, infotainment control, and allow video content. This screen gets a special layer to prevent the driver from seeing it so it doesn't distract them while they're on the move. A new center console is storage-oriented and houses the climate controls. There is a good balance between digital elements, such as the haptic volume knob, and a few physical switches lower down, while an air quality system comes standard to keep the cabin feeling fresh. Active speed limit assist using traffic sign recognition and cruise control is standard, but optional features include adaptive cruise control that works with evasion assist and turn assist, as well as Porsche InnoDrive, which now includes active lane keep and intersection assist. There's no info available on interior colors and materials for 2024, but it's safe to assume the high-quality feel and look of the cabin will remain, giving seats inside the Porsche Cayenne for up to 5 passengers, despite being classified as a 4+1 seating configuration due to the tight center rear seat. Cargo space remains the same as the outgoing model, with a trunk volume of 27.2 cubic feet behind the back row and up to 60.3 cubes with the seats folded.